So we've all seen the 30-second Avengers Endgame trailer that was released by the MCU a few days ago. And for what will be the longest MCU movie of all time, that trailer says a lot. So for today, we are gonna make a trailer breakdown and also share our insights on every clip that was shown on that 30-second trailer and make some educated and not so educated guesses. So let's get started.
Not us.
Hello everyone, kumusta po? Welcome to the first trailer breakdown of this channel. So for today, we are gonna take a look at the 30-second trailer of the Avengers Endgame. At the start of the trailer, if you pay close attention, you'll see that they showed a very short clip of the following characters: Hope Van Dyne, Nick Fury, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, the Falcon, Sam Wilson, Scarlet Witch, Wanda Maximoff, the Guardians of the Galaxy team including Peter Quill, Groot, Drax, Gamora, and also Rocket Raccoon. Next is Black Panther, King T'Challa, Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, and lastly, The Vision. Mapapansin nyo, these characters were the ones who were turned into dust after the snap, or for what we formally call now, the dissemination. With the exemption, of course, of Vision and also Gamora, who died in the hands of Thanos. And of course, Rocket. Mapapansin din natin that these clips has a filter that only shows the color red. We may think that this has something to do with the reality stone because the color of the reality stone is red, right? Maybe the reality stone will play a major part in this Avengers Endgame movie. Or maybe katulad ko, paborito lang talaga ni Marvel yung color red. Kasi di ba yung classic Marvel logo is just the word Marvel with the red background. Next clip is the Marvel Studios 10-year anniversary logo that was shown at the beginning of the Avengers Infinity War movie. Only this time has that dust effect. Next clip shows the coastline of New York City, followed by the Liberty Island. So mapapansin natin yung Liberty Island na mapaligiran ng mga ship and boats na masasabi natin na abandoned or mga sira na because of the snap. So mukhang dito inanod yung mga water transport vehicles na yung mga captain and crew ay napasama dun sa dissemination. Next clip is the air view of the Citi Field Stadium. Same situation, makikita natin na deserted yung scene and maraming mga sasakyan dun sa labas ng Citi Field Stadium. Next scene, makikita natin itong parang care group na to, parang gathering siya. I think this is the Veterans Affairs na affiliated si Sam Wilson dati during the Captain America Winter Soldier movie.
Some stuff you leave there, other stuff you bring back. It's our job to figure out how to carry it. Is it going to be in a big suitcase or in a little man purse?
Next scene, we can see Steve Rogers with that kind of look on his face na never pa nating nakita kahit kailan. Mukhang kasama siya dun sa gathering na to, dun sa previous clip natin. So if this is the Veterans Affairs that Sam Wilson was affiliated during the Captain America Winter Soldier movie, it makes sense given the relationship of Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson. Kasi diba dito sa MCU, binild up nila yung bond and relationship ni Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson. Bukod sa pareho silang soldier, yung ideals and principles nila is hindi rin nagkakalayo. Na-prove yun during Captain America Civil War movie.
I just want to make sure we consider all our options. The people that shoot at you usually wind up shooting at me.
Masasabi natin na yung si Sam Wilson is Captain America's wingman. Gets nyo? Wingman, Falcon, with wings. Okay. Kasi 'di ba part nung Veterans Affairs is yung pagtulong sa mga soldiers that has post-traumatic stress sa mga naranasan nila during their time of war. And Steve Rogers is here because he lost a lot and he lost someone. He lost his
We all got
wingman.
the same problems. Guilt. Regret. You lose someone? My wingman.
I'm not saying that Steve Rogers is suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. But we really can tell because if you really pay attention on Steve Rogers' face, that look, his eyes, may darkness dun sa eyes niya, sa face niya. Parang nagtitinga pa nga siya, di ba? Tikita niyo yan, ayan o, ginagalaw niya yung dila niya, tsaka yung lips niya, na hindi pa natin nakita all throughout his films sa MCU. So this look is the look of a person who is out for blood. So talagang galit siya sa nangyari sa Avengers and sa buong mundo. And galit siya, syempre, kay Thanos. And on the next scene, we can see Tony Stark mechanicking the thing out of something with Nebula. Yes, I said mechanicking, so just deal with that. He is also called the mechanic from his last film, Iron Man 3. We can say that Tony Stark is welding something kasi makikita natin yung welding goggles as well as yung sparks dun sa bandang baba ng arc reactor niya. And Nebula, makikita natin na may binubuting-ting siya dun sa kamay niya. Parang she's using a pliers to pull out something from her hand. You may be wondering why Nebula's body is full of mechanical parts. That's because laging sinasalang ni Thanos si Gamora and Nebula in a contest to see who will win. And Gamora always win. And every time na natatalo si Nebula, ang ginagawa ni Thanos, pinapalitan niya yung mga body parts ni Nebula ng mechanical parts, hoping na mag-improve si Nebula. Which is really twisted considering that you're seeing yourself as their father, right? In this scene, we can say that Tony Stark and Nebula are working together to build or repair something. Maybe they're repairing the Guardians of the Galaxy ship, the Benatar, or maybe they're making another Iron Man suit that could help them go to Earth. I'm more inclined on the theory that they're making an Iron Man suit that could help them go to Earth. Kasi 'di ba sa last trailer ng Avengers Endgame, we can see Tony Stark is in the Benatar ship of the Guardians of the Galaxy and is just drifting in space. We could say na hindi na functional yung ship and what they're doing here is just salvaging the parts of the ship and some parts of Nebula, I guess, in order to build an Iron Man suit or something that they could use in order to go to Earth. Next scene shows Steve Rogers, Natasha Romanoff, Bruce Banner, and James Rhodes outside the Avengers Facility and all of them are looking up. Para ang nangyari dito is nasa indoor sila ng Avengers Facility previously and lumabas lang sila because of something. And most probably that something came from the sky or from the space kasi lahat sila nakatingin sa taas.
Look, up in the sky, it's a bird. It's a plane.
Or maybe it's something or someone flying. So if this is a who, we can narrow it down. Sino lang ba yung mga MCU characters na nakakalipad? There's Iron Man, Thor, War Machine, Vision, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, The Falcon, Sam Wilson, AntMan, given na nakasakay siya sa insekto, and of course, Captain Marvel. Syempre, exclude din natin yung mga characters na kasama sa Dissemination. I also don't think that this is Thor, kasi kung si Thor to, gagamitin niya yung Bifrost, and by using the Bifrost, diretso lapag ka kagad sa lupa, like yung mga entrance niya during the Avengers Infinity War.
That man has no regard for lawn maintenance.
This could also be Captain Marvel, but I am more inclined on the theory that whatever Tony Stark and Nebula are building, yun yung nakita nila na paparating sa Earth from space. Next scene, we can see Rocket opening a wooden door, and behind him is a scenery that has grass, a body of water, landforms, and rocks. But mas makapansin natin yung parang net na yon na parang fish or crab catcher siya. So kung alamin natin yung location na to, based on the last movie, dalawa lang naman yung may greens na location doon. That's Wakanda and yung location na pinuntahan ni Thanos after nung snap. So kung magbabasihan natin yung wooden door na yan and i-relate natin sa comics and the previous trailer of the Avengers Endgame, we know na naging farmer si Thanos after nung snap niya. And if you're in a farm, most likely you're living in a house made of wood. So malamang yung location na to is yung location ni Thanos after nung snap. But again, that's just a theory. Also, pansinin nyo yung suit ni Rocket. Suit niya yung classic attire niya just like the comics and the animation. Hindi naman ganun ka-importante but it's worth mentioning. Next scene, we can see Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, doing a target shooting indoors. Ang kapansin-pansin dito, iba yung buhok ni Black Widow sa clip na to compare sa buhok niya on the previous clip and as well as the previous movie. Shorter yung buhok niya, di ba? But dito, medyo mahaba or humaba na. Which tells us that these scenes were not in the same timeline. Maybe itong scene na to is from the past before pa niya ginupitan yung buhok niya or in the future nung humaba na. Next scene shows AntMan, Scott Lang, and James Rhodes inside the War Machine Mark V armor, together side by side for the first time ever since their encounter during the Captain America Civil War movie.
Okay, Tiny Dude is big now. He's big now.
In this scene, both of them suited up, but bago pa lang ikabit ni Ant-Man yung helmet niya and bago pa isara ni War Machine yung faceplate na armor niya, judging from the looks of their faces, especially Scott's face, parang may kaharap silang threat or kalaban. Let's observe the background. take a look at what's behind them. Mukhang nasa loob sila ng Avengers Facility, which begs the question, sino yung possible threat or enemy na pwedeng pumasok sa Avengers Facility? Maybe ginamit ni Thanos yung Space Stone para makapunta sa Avengers Facility, or maybe may bagong villain na i-introduce sa Avengers Endgame. Maybe na-meet nila si Captain Marvel for the first time and they're seeing her as a threat, or maybe the Skrulls have infiltrated the Avengers Facility. Next scene shows Thor with that kind of puzzled look sa face niya, followed by the scene wherein he's wearing his drapes and hawak niya yung Stormbreaker. Judging from the view in front of him, mukhang nasa Wakanda pa rin siya. Kung saan siya galing, maybe galing siya sa isang facility sa Wakanda or one of the Outriders ship that was present during the Wakanda battle scene. Next scene shows Hawkeye / Clint Barton / Ronin and nasisinagan siya ng red light. And yung nasa likod niya ay rubble or debris, which tells us that this scene is during battle. Next scene shows Captain America holding his shield and loose yung belt niya, so sinikipan niya to. Taking a closer look, we can see the dirt dun sa mga fingers ni Captain America. May parang sugat pa siya sa kabilang fingers niya sa left side. So, judging from this, we can be certain that this is during battle. Hindi lang tayo sigurado kung anong battle ito. Is it still the Battle of Wakanda or battle sa ibang location naman? Last scene shows the remaining members of the Avengers in Earth and also Rocket heading out of the Avengers Facility. If we'll zoom it in and look closely from right to left, we can see Captain America, Thor, Black Widow, Rocket, that's AntMan, that's James Rhodes wearing the War Machine Mark V armor, and at his back is Hawkeye / Ronin. And the trailer ends saying it's showing on April and has not been rated yet. That concludes our trailer breakdown for this episode. So kung may mga comments kayo, violent reaction, insights that you want to share, or tingin mo may mga details tayo na na-miss, just put it down on the comments below and pag-usapan natin. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. This is RLCHD and hanggang sa muli po. Peace. God bless.